Hi everybody, welcome to story time. Today we're going to read The Little Red Hen. This story's been told a lot of times. It's an old story. This particular one is retold by a man named John Escott. I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on. Where are my glasses? Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, deep in a valley among rolling green hills and under a big wide sky, there stood a farm. And on this farm there was a little red hen. She lived in a little brown hen house with her 5 tiny chicks. A fat pink pig, a black-tailed sheepdog, and a tall gray goose also lived on the farm. There's the farm. See her little chicks? They're so sweet. Can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love the pictures in this book. The little red hen worked hard looking after her chicks and keeping the little brown hen house neat and tidy. But the fat pink pig, the black-tailed sheepdog, and the tall gray goose were very lazy. How lazy, you ask? Let me tell you. See her hen house? It's very nice. She's got her little chicks in there. Yeah. One day, this is how lazy they were. One day, the little red hen was walking with her chicks when she spotted some grains of wheat on the ground. She thought for a moment or two and then carefully gathered up the grains and took them back to the farm. "What have you there?" asked the fat pink pig. "Some grains of wheat," replied the little red hen. "Who will help me plant them?" "Not I," said the fat pink pig. "Not I," said the sheepdog. "Not I," said the tall gray goose. "Then I shall plant them myself," said the little red hen, and she did. There she is with her chicks, and she finds the wheat. She takes it back, and the fat pink pig and the black-tailed sheepdog and the tall gray goose are not interested in helping her plant. All through the summer, the sun shined and the rain gently fell, helping the wheat spring up from the earth tall and golden. Soon it was ready to cut. "Who will help me cut my wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the fat pink pig. "Not I," said the black-tailed sheepdog. "Not I," said the tall gray goose. "Then I shall cut it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. She is a worker, isn't she? See, that's what the wheat seeds, that's what the grain grew up to be. And she's going to cut it. What do you think will happen to it then? Don't know, but look at those lazy friends. They are not helping. Now the wheat was ready to be ground into flour. "Who will help me take it to the mill?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the fat pink pig. "Not I," said the black-tailed sheepdog. What do you think the tall gray goose said? You're right. "Not I," said the tall gray goose. "Then I shall take it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. There she is, dragging her wheat. She's going to take it all the way up the hill to the mill to be ground into flour. Wonder what she'll do with it then. The mill was high on a hill. Up, up, up went the little red hen until she reached the very top. And there stood a big yellow windmill with a big green door. "What can I do for you, little red hen?" asked the miller. "Can you grind my wheat into flour, please?" asked the little red hen. The miller smiled. "Of course I can," he said, and he did. She found somebody to help her with something, didn't she? Yeah, that was very nice. "Thank you," said the little red hen when the miller was finished. The miller watched as the little red hen went down, down, down the hill, pulling the heavy sack of flour behind her. There she goes with her little chicks still following her, and the miller's waving down the hill all the way back to the farm. Back at the farmyard, she went to find the other animals. "Who will help me carry this bag of flour to the baker's?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the fat pink pig. "Not I," said the black-tailed sheepdog. "Not I," said the tall gray goose. "But I will carry it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. There she is going back to the farm, and there she asked her farm friends. Still not very helpful, are they? Nope. The little red hen carried the heavy bag of flour into the village, and she went straight to the baker's shop. "What can I do for you, Little Red Hen?" asked the baker. "Can you bake my flour into bread?" asked the Little Red Hen, waddling over to the counter. The baker smiled. "Of course I can." And he did. That looks like a really nice bakery. There's some yummy stuff in that window. And there's a nice baker, and he's going to bake some bread. I think I'd like to eat one of those cupcakes. What do you think? Those are really good. Okay. The baker mixed the flour into dough. Then he baked it in a warm, round loaf that smelled delicious. I love the way bread smells when it's baking. "Thank you," said the Little Red Hen when the baker had finished his work. Then she hurried back to the farm, carefully carrying the bread. The sweet smell of the bread filled the whole hen house. "We are very hungry," said the chicks. There's the bread. Now she's got the bread in the hen house. You think those little chicks want to eat that bread? I bet they do. It looks really good. Soon the delicious aroma of bread drifted into the farmyard. "What's that wonderful smell?" asked the fat pink pig. "It smells like," began the black-tailed sheepdog. "Freshly baked bread," finished the tall gray goose. Ooh, they're excited. Look, they're all over the barnyard and they can smell the bread coming from the hen house. Yeah. The three of them hurried to the little brown hen house. "Little Red Hen," they called, "what do you have that smells so good?" "It's my loaf of bread," replied the Little Red Hen. "Now, who will help me eat it?" "I will," said the fat pink pig. "I will," said the black-tailed sheepdog. "I will," said the tall gray goose. The Little Red Hen slowly shook her head from side to side. Uh-oh. They all have their faces in that hen house. They want that bread. It smells so good. "Well, let me see," said the Little Red Hen. "Did you help me plant and cut the wheat?" No," said the fat pink pig, his face pinker than ever. "Did you help me take it to the mill to be ground into flour?" asked the Little Red Hen. "No," said the black-tailed sheepdog, his black tail drooping. "And did you help me carry the bag of flour to the baker's to be baked into bread?" asked the Little Red Hen. "No," said the tall gray goose, suddenly not looking so tall. "Then you will not help me eat my bread," said the Little Red Hen. "My chicks and I will eat it ourselves." And that is exactly what they did. So, what do you think of that? Oh, here's another picture of the farm. It's real pretty. They didn't help, so they didn't get any bread. I don't know. I always think about that. Would I have shared anyway? I'm not sure. Maybe next time those animals will be a little more helpful. You try to be helpful today too, okay? I love you. Bye-bye.